Hello everybody, this is Vasavi from At Home. In this video, we are going to learn how to find the volume of combination of figures. Okay, so here the basic idea here is we'll be using the volume formula of all the figures, and you either add them up or subtract as per the question. Okay, it depends on the question, like what you should do with it. Okay, anyway, I'll just explain that with the questions. A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of its volume. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns, each shaped like a cylinder with two hemispherical ends with length 5 centimeter and diameter 2.8 centimeter. So in this problem they have given you a cylindrical jar which contains 45 gulab jamuns, a sweet, okay, and dipped in sugar syrup. The sugar syrup is up to 30% of the volume of the gulab jamuns. So first what we do is, you need to know the volume of, the question is to find out how much syrup would be found in this, okay. So to find the syrup, they have given you the clue that the syrup is 30% of the volume of these gulab jamuns, right? So you should know the volume of these gulab jamuns. After that you find 30% of it, and that would be your syrup. So to find the volume of these gulab jamun together, first what I do is, let me find out the volume of one gulab jamun, okay. We just take one, here I have drawn a rough figure of it. So this is a cylindrical shape with two hemisphere on both the ends, okay. So the gulab jamun is in this shape. They have given you have 45 such gulab jamuns, okay. Dimensions are given, like the length is 5 centimeters. So the total length of this gulab jamun is 5 centimeters. The whole diameter is given as 2.8, okay. So the radius would be, immediately find the radius. The radius would be from here to here, it is 1.4, right? And here you have two hemispheres and the cylinder. So we have to find the height of both, okay. So now I find the height of cylinder alone. Okay, first let me find out the height of hemisphere. You know that the height of the hemisphere is equal to the radius of the sphere. So that is equal to 1.4, okay. So you have height, so the height of two hemisphere, next height of two hemispheres. So you will have, this side you have 1.4, okay, and this side you have 1.4. So totally 2.4 is gone out of this 5. The total height of the gulab jamun is 5 centimeters, right? In that you have lost 1.4 on your left as well as 1.54 on the right. So the remaining part would be like, this is the height of the cylinder, okay. So height of the cylinder would be the total 5 take away, you have 1.4 on your left plus 1.4 on your right, okay. So that's 2.8. 5 take away 2.8 is 2.2 centimeters. For the volume of one gulab jamun, okay, will be, it is two hemispheres and a cylinder, right? So volume of cylinder plus 2 times the volume of hemisphere, okay. So here the volume of cylinder will be pi r square h, right? So this is pi r square h. Here the height should be the volume of the cylinder, the height of the cylinder, okay? Plus twice the volume of hemisphere is 2 over 3 pi r cube. So let us substitute the values. So that would be 22 over 7, right? And r square is the same, 1.4 the whole square. And the height of the cylinder is 2.2. So I put the 2.2 here. Be careful while writing the height. You have to write the corresponding height. This is the height of the cylinder. Now here it is 2 times 2 over 3 times pi is 22 over 7 times you have 1.4 the whole cube. Okay. So after the calculation, it must be the first one. The volume of cylinder should be something like 13.552 plus the volume of this would be 11.498. Okay. So that will give you the total of 25.05. Okay. When you add them up, you get 0.5 centimeters cube. Remember, this is the volume. So this is the volume of 1 gulab jamun. You have to find volume of 45 such gulab jamuns, right? That would be 45 times the volume which you have found out, volume of 1 gulab jamun, right? So that's this 0.05, 25.05, and this will give you 1127.25 centimeter cube. Okay, this is the volume of the total gulab jamun. And now you are going to find the volume of syrup is given as, that is what is the question, right? So to find the volume of syrup only we did all this. They say the volume of syrup is 30% of. 30% means 30 over 100 times this total volume, okay, of the gulab jamuns. So that would be this. So what happens? This will give you the final answer, which is 338.17 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of the syrup. Did you get that? Simple, right? Now we would go to the next sum. Here a pen stand is made of some wood which is in the shape of a cuboid with 4 conical depressions. That is, you know, right, when we keep the pens on the pen stand, you will have a conical depression on the pen stand, right? So that is what they say here. So the dimension of the cuboid is given. So the pen stand is a cuboid, so you can use these dimensions to find the volume of the cuboid. And the radius of each depression is 0.5 centimeters, and the depth is given as 1 point. So depth should be the height, right, of the cone, okay, that conical depression is 1.4 centimeter. Find the volume of the wood of the entire stand will be equal to volume of cuboid, right, because that's a cuboid. Shape of the pen stand is cuboid. Volume of cuboid. From this, these conical depressions you have to take away, right? Cuboid minus, take away. You have 4 such conical depression, right? So that will be 4 times the volume of cones, conical depressions, okay? So I just make it as cones. So here, then let us do the information. So the formula is actually length times breadth times height, right? That's the volume of cuboid. Take away 4 times the volume of cone. Volume of cone is 1/3 pi r square h, okay? So all these measures are given. You have nothing, you just need to substitute. But I hope you understood why I am taking away this volume of 4 cones, right? Because you have that much depression over there. So that much area of wood would be taken away, right? So you will have only the balance there. So here I take the length, breadth and the width is given there. Length, width and the height is given. It is 15 times 10 times 3.5. Okay, so that would be the total volume of the cuboid. From this you have to take away 4 times, it's 1/3. Pi is 22 over 7. R is given as 0.5, right? 0.5 the whole square times the height, which is 1.4. So this volume is equal to, when I multiply I get 525. Okay, from this you have to take away this calculation, just solve and then multiply, you get 1.47. so the volume of wood of stand, volume of the stand, volume of wood in the stand is equal to, will be equal to, when you subtract you get 523.53 centimeter cube. Okay, so that's a simple question. Yeah, we move on to the third one here. It says a vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. So that's the vessel here. I have given you the picture. Its height is 8 centimeters. So this is 8 centimeters. And the radius is given as, radius in the top is given as 5 centimeters. So this dotted line will be 5 centimeter. Okay. When lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of the water is flown out. Okay. Find the number of lead shots dropped in the vessel. Okay. So you have water fully. Okay. You have water completely. You have water in this cone completely. What happened is, when you drop these lead shots, okay, when you drop the lead shots, your water will flow out, right? The water will flow out. That is, you call the water displaced, right? The water displaced will be equal to the volume of the number of lead shots you put in. Okay, volume of water displaced, I call it water displaced, that is water flown out. Okay, how much ever lead shots you put, that much water is flown out. Okay, so the formula is this: volume of water displaced is equal to volume of n lead shots. So the volume of water displaced is 1/4 of volume of cone, right? And this side it would be the volume n lead shots displaced, right? So the n times volume of one lead shot is the sphere, right? So volume of sphere. So this is 1/4 of volume of cone. What is the formula? It is 1/3 pi r squared h, right, is equal to n times the volume of sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. So let us substitute what all we know. So here it is 1/4 times 1/3 times pi is 22 over 7, and the r, here they've given you the r, this is the radius of the cone. Okay, radius of the cone is given as, here it is 5 centimeters, right? So that is 5 square times the height of the cone is 8 centimeter. It is given here. So I just put 8 equals, we don't know how many lead shots we are going to drop in. Okay, so I just keep it as n. 4 over 3 times 22 over 7 times r, the radius of the lead shot is 0.5 whole cube. See, this 3 and 3 will get cancelled. 22 over 7 and 22 over 7 will get cancelled. So, and this 4 will go in this 8 twice. Okay, so you're left with 5 square times 2 equals n times 4 times 0.5 cube. Your n is equal to 5 squared times 2 over 4 times 0.5 cube. Okay, you can use your calculator or you do it manually and you get 100 as your answer. Therefore, number of lead shots dropped is equal to 100. Hope this video was useful to you. See you in my next video. Till then, bye.